everybody. This is a combined adult and child yellow, orange belt class. This week is our sparring theme. Okay, so we're going to be building on drills every day this week. As always, make sure you guys do your videos before we get started, or your warm-ups before you get started. Okay, do the videos, right? Do the warm-ups. Go to the app, click on curriculum, click on Lima Online, do your warm-ups, and come back when you're ready. Now, if you have gloves, grab your gloves too. If you don't have gloves, it's fine. We'll do it empty hand. Empty hand means we just do it on bare hands, okay? So we're going to start off with simple combinations. So from our defensive stance, guys, we're doing a double jab, cross. Wow, where are those terms from? Well, the jab is another name for front punch. Sometimes when we're sparring and calling out combinations, jab is just faster and easier to say. Especially if we're saying double jab, it's easier than double front punch. So we're just going pop, pop, okay? And then a cross is another name for a back punch, okay? So we're double jab, back punch. We're double front.
Because it comes across your body.
That's a good thing. Maybe it comes across your jaw. Huh? All right, so we're going to go double jab, cross. Double jab, cross. Double jab, cross. Now, last night while I was drilling with the adult class, man, well, not just the adult class, all the classes, but the adults, they were dropping their hands left and right. And they were doing this. Boom, boom, boom. Guys, you don't need to get this hand out of the way. In fact, this hand needs to be glued to your cheek. When I throw this, you'll notice my hand is almost completely protecting the whole side of my face right here. Okay? That way if I miss, he's coming around with a hook or something, my hand's in there, or even a kick. My arm and hand are in position here. So we're double jab, boom. Whoever your training partner is has to watch you. And listen, this is important. We're going to talk about this in a minute. If they correct you, be coachable. Don't argue. Whatever you do, don't argue and say, I am keeping my hand up. No, if they're correcting you, you're obviously not. So be coachable out there, guys. Same thing when I teach you in classes. If I tell you, get your hand up, be coachable with it. Listen, make the change, okay? So right here, we're just going to go here. Joshua Lucas has his hands up in front. We're going to do 1 minute round here. Double jab, back punch. If Joshua Lucas sees me do this.
Keep that hand up.
What's that?
Keep that front hand on your cheek when you're not punching with it.
Let's Joshua.
Much better.
Thank you, Joshua. Okay, 1 minute round on that side, and we're going to pause for 30 seconds. We're going to do the other side. Now, should I be looking at the targets, Joshua?
No, sensei.
Where should I look?
Looking at my chest.
Your chest. You call that a chest?
Oh,
Get those
fine,
hands.
the logo.
All right, I'll look at the logo. That's easier to see than your chest. One minute there, 30 seconds, pause the video, come back when you guys are done. All right, welcome back. So now what we're gonna do is yesterday we worked in our hook punches a little bit. We're gonna do our double jab back, and I'm gonna throw a front hook. Double jab back, and I'm gonna throw a front hook right off of it, okay? So for the target for that, he's gonna put his hand halfway between my nose and his nose, okay? So right here, 1 minute round, double jab back. Watch, look where my hands are. Oh my goodness. Be hard to hit me, right? Double jab back. Watch the pivot on that hook punch. Look at that. That's where the power is. Okay, after a minute there, switch my stance. Okay, there you have it. 1 minute round, 30 seconds rest. Switch your feet, 1 minute round, 30 seconds rest, and you're back. All right, now, we're gonna throw one more hook punch in there. We did the front hook, we're gonna finish them off with the back hook. So we're doing double jab, cross, front hook, back hook, okay? Watch my feet. Watch my feet. Three pivots. Pivot on the back punch, pivot on the front hook, pivot on the back hook. Okay? Then we're going to obviously do the other side. All right, double jab, cross, front hook, back hook. Pause video, come back when you guys are done. All right, so now we're going to continue with our slipping drills from yesterday. Now, if you didn't watch yesterday's drills, we'll review here. And bring that over here, Joshi, please.
Ooh, sensei.
You put it down for a second. Just to remind you guys, slipping is a way to evade getting hit, especially in a hook punch. Okay, so for example, if Joshi throws a hook punch at this side of the head here, I could block it, I can move back, or I can slip underneath it. When you slip underneath it, your head's gonna roll away from the punch first. So if the punch is coming at this side of my head, rolls away, I bend my knees, I come up on the other side. Notice I'm in my stance, and my eyes never leave you. They're always up. I roll away, bend my knees, and come up. Roll away, bend my knees, and come up. If the punch is coming the other way, roll away, bend the knees, and come up. Roll away, bend the knees, and come up. So when I'm here in this stance, if Joshi throws that hook punch here, I roll away, bend the knees, and come up. If he throws this one, I roll away, bend the knees, and come up. Okay, important to keep your head up, because if your head is down when you do that, and I slip underneath that punch, and my head, and I bend at my waist, and my head is down, I'm eating some knees. And knees do not taste good. Okay, they're chewy, right?
Yucky.
Yucky. Now, to do the drill, as we evolve through the week, maybe starting Wednesday, we'll start having you guys duck some hooks from your training partners. Right now, we just need a long, skinny stick like this, maybe an umbrella, a pool stick, something like that. Okay, he holds it straight out. I'm going to stand with it right on my shoulder. Now, guys, you're going to hold this in space, so when I go down, he's not going to follow me down, okay? He's right here. And all I'm practicing doing here is this. 1. He's going to count for me.
2, 3.
Look where my eyes are.
20.
20 on this side. Then I'm going to switch my stance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 20.
Okay? So you got 20 on your left, 20 on your right. Pause the video, come back when you're done. All right, we're going to welcome back. Now we're going to add something to it. Same thing we did yesterday. And when we come up out of that slip, drop that for a second.
Ooh, sensei.
If I slip his punch, I don't want to come up and just smile at him. Ha you missed, because he's going to finish it. So I'm going to slip, bang. Comes to the other side, I slip, bang. So we're going to slip the punch. We're going to come up firing. Ready? Slip, outside hand fires. Boom. Slip, outside hand fires. Boom. I'm going to do 20 of them on this side.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Notice my
20.
eyes are up. I'm not getting lazy. It's all on the knees. 20 on this side and 20 on this side. Pick a side, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 20.
All right.
You could have just gone in the middle.
Pause the video. I'll be back in a second. All right, welcome back, guys. Hope your legs are burning a little bit from that. Today I want to talk to you, I mentioned a little earlier in the video, the importance of being coachable. The importance of being coachable. Guys, listen. Yesterday in class, I'm talking to students. It's always the same students. Hey, Johnny, hands up. You got to get them off your chest. You got to put them on your face. Johnny's like, listen, say. Now, Johnny, you have to pick your hands up. Listen, say. Johnny, I need you to keep your hands up. Listen, say. Johnny, the number one thing I want you to focus on today is keeping your hands up. Listen, say. I got it. Listen, say. And they're still right here. He's not being coachable. Now, Johnny's not a real kid. Johnny's all your kids. Johnny's all the adults. Johnny's everybody. Being coachable means Johnny needs to hear the instructions, hear the coaching, be open to the coaching, and then try to apply the coaching. Okay, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So we need to make that physical change, make that mental change. Okay, Sensei's mentioned this to me 3 times in this class. Maybe it needs to be the number one thing I focus on. Boom. The rest of the class, Johnny's here. Holy cow, that's great, Johnny. Way to make that change. Be coachable. That happens all over the martial art classroom on a daily basis. It happens in our sports and athletics. Our coach is telling us, listen, we're about to shoot. We can only take 1 cradle and 1 crow hop. And yet, players are still woo, 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 and taking extra steps. You got to make that change. Or maybe for our adults, this applies to you too. Okay, maybe your mentor at work, maybe your boss at work is trying to give you a better way to get a job done or ask you to do something a little bit differently. But yet you don't change your method, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. And your boss comes back to you the next time and he's like, hey, listen, I really need you to do it this way. And you're like, yeah, I got it, no problem, I'll do it that way. And then you go right back and do your own method again. Or, your boss is like, hey, Miss Jen, I need you to get to work on time. And Miss Jen says, yeah, I'll be at work all the time. I'll be at work on time, no problem. But Miss Jen gets up at the same time, takes the same time to shower, takes the same time getting ready, and gets to work at the same time. That's not being coachable. We have to be coachable. Coachable in life. When you're coachable in life, you learn from others and you grow from others. So for goodness sake, please be coachable. All right, guys. So we're going to put our gloves back on if we have gloves. If we don't have gloves, that's fine. If you have a bag to train on, that's fantastic. We're going to show you ways to do both of these things. We're going to do a total of 4 rounds. If you want to push yourself more and do 6 rounds, that's completely up to you guys, all right? So here we go. The first round is a 1-minute round. You're going to need a timer, and it's going to be just punching. 4 different punches. Jabs, obviously double jabs, that's the same thing. Back punches, hook punches, okay? And you're going to move your feet around a little bit, and we're just going to work. If you want to work in a bag, go for it. Okay? 1-minute round will be like that. Then you'll take a 30-second rest. The next round, I'm going to explain these to you before you get started so you can keep going. Next round is just kicking. Front kicks, back leg front kicks, side kicks, round kicks, and spin side kicks, okay? So let's work them. Notice we're keeping our hands up the whole time we're doing this. Or we're on a bag. Thinking about keeping those hands up. One of the things I used to do to students when we were allowed to make physical contact with them, if a student kept dropping their hands, we taped them up. We put tape around their body and held their hands up just like this. Okay, if we have to do that, go ahead. You can do it at home. I can't do it here right now because I can't touch the students. Okay, rounds 3, 4. And if you want to do any subsequent rounds, 5 and 6, you're going to put your hands and feet together. You can even incorporate some slipping into it, okay? We can do it on a bag. Okay, there you have it, guys. All right, so when I'm all done talking here, you're going to get started, okay? Remember, first round, 1 minute, just hands. 30 seconds rest. Second round, just kicking, 30 seconds rest. The rest of your rounds, put them together, incorporate your slipping. Hey, guys, have a great workout. Get a great sweat. Thanks for being Lima Strong. Always be coachable. We'll see you online and we'll see you on the mat. Oos.